There's nothing flashy about this play, just a plain old charge, right? Same as here, great battle, box out, and a team rebound. Pretty simple. These plays will never be in the box score, but Montrezl Harrell has been dominating all of the hustle statistical categories that NBA tracks, and deservedly so received the Hustle Award from the league. Now, as he's looking for a big contract, let me explain why he deserves every penny of what he's asking for. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it. Before diving deeper, let's first point out the obvious. Last season, at least pre-pandemic, he had a terrific 18.5 points, 7 rebounds on efficient 58%, and all of this while coming off the bench. So of course he earned the 6th Man of the Year award. These 18.5 points now sound even more impressive when you consider his role in the team, as well as his teammates like Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Lou Williams, who all need their touches. So there are no play calls strictly for Harrell to score, but that's exactly what his game is all about, 100% effort. Montrez is at the top of most hustle categories, so let's check him out. Interestingly enough, he was second in the league in a statistical category that's been dominated and still is by Kyle Lowry, and that is charges. Montrez is always fighting on the defensive end. That physical play sort of baits the offense to go extra hard sometimes, and he's good at anticipating that, so he often gets the offensive foul calls. These are extremely underrated and don't show up in the traditional box scores, but are just as valuable to a team in terms of giving them extra possessions as a rebound or a steal. Right here, you can see how he's aware of the situation and anticipates what's gonna happen, so he's able to get a nice position and get the call. Again, right here, 2-on-1 situation, but Harrell sees the play developing and is quick enough to get in front of Gobert and another offensive foul. Always being aware and being ready in a given play. And speaking of being ready, I'm using this lockdown period to stay in shape and work out at home, but how I got the workout gear is with some extra cash from today's sponsor, Opinion Outpost. How it works is you take an online survey and give your opinion on their website, then Opinion Outpost pays you for it. It's that simple. Since we're all staying at home, this is a great way to make some extra money. Use it to pay for your new jeans or a nice meal or to stay in shape just like your boy. Click the link in the description and check him out. Thanks Opinion Outpost for sponsoring this video. Moving on, check out the awareness right here. As the shot goes up, he's immediately looking for his man ready to box out. Great fundamental skill. And against the Pelicans on this possession, he had Okafor pinned down on the baseline throughout the entire time. There's no way here that he would get an offensive board. This works for him on the other end as well. As you can see here in a clutch situation, Harrell gets great positioning and boxes out and puts it back in late in the game for the potential game winner. He was number 3 in the league in box outs, so this is another great but underrated aspect of an NBA player's game. On the defensive end, Montrez was number 7 in total number of contested shots. When talking about defense, I feel like half of the job is just putting the effort itself, and as you've been able to see, that aspect is no problem whatsoever for him, so there probably isn't a big surprise here that he's towards the top on this list as well. Another statistical category that's valuable to the team is screen assists. Here's what that is. As you can see on this play, Lou Will is gonna use the great screen from Montrez, get wide open, and knock down a shot. Of course, the big man doesn't get credited for that in the traditional box score, but if you dive deeper, the NBA tracks the screens that end up with a bucket. So of course, this is another category where he thrives in. Now, here's the thing. Following his phenomenal regular season, Montrez was expected to get around 20 million per year, but it seems like that number has gone down ever since his pretty bad showing in the playoffs. He fell down to just 10.5 points per game, but even looked like he couldn't stay on the floor and was flat out outplayed by opponents. He does have a reason for that, since just a few days before the NBA returned, he dealt with the passing of his grandmother, and judging by his social media posts, he didn't cope well with it at all. So imagine a player whose game is led by emotions, effort, and will. When that gets broken, then it's a bad performance by default. But I strongly believe that he had more than enough time to handle everything, regroup, and focus on being himself again, while at the same time proving his doubters wrong. There are going to be more than enough teams that will love to have him on, and the right offer will come. From where though, it remains to be seen. That's it for now. Subscribe and talk to you in the next one. Peace out.